Salut mes amis, c'est Bonjour Brigitte ici, and I'm so excited to come to you with today's Facebook Live. So I am still in Morocco, je suis encore au Maroc, and I am just loving it. Really getting excited about planning future trips here because it is such an amazing and beautiful country. And so before I dive into today's Facebook Live, a bunch of people were asking me, Brigitte, why are you guys traveling to Morocco and why are you guys traveling to France, you and your students? That's a great question. C'est une excellente question. So just in case it wasn't clear, in Morocco, French is widely spoken. And this is because the very sad history of colonization by France. So because of that, French is basically spoken by the majority of people in the country of Morocco, which is Morocco. In French, it's called le Maroc. Wait, and it is the official language used in many government communications and things like that, and signs on the road and so French is very widely spoken. And so what I like to do is I like to take my students on field trips, on group trips 3 times a year. In the spring, we go to France. In the summer, we go to Canada, and in the fall, we go to Morocco. The great thing is that these field trips, they are trips that are about usually, 7 to 10 days long, and they give the students a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to practice their French skills in real life with me, Bonjour Brigitte, right by their side. And as well, we always have a local guide. And so this is someone who's an expert in the area, who's from that area. So when we go to France, they're from France, they're French. And when we go to Morocco, they're Moroccan. And so that way the local guide tells us everything that we need to know about the country. And they also speak to us in French. So anytime you join a Bonjour Brigitte trip, you'll be with myself, the other French students, and an amazing local guide. And the wonderful thing about that is that, like I said, the local guide is an expert in their area. So last year, our guide was Muna in Morocco, and she was outstanding, so nice, and knowledgeable. It was just incredible. This year in France, in May 2025, we had Madame Sylvie. She was wonderful. She's been guiding in the French Riviera for over 40 years. So just incredible. And then, last but not least, this year, just this past maybe 2 weeks ago now, we had Mohammed show us around Morocco, and it was just incredible. It was so beautiful. And he did such a great job showing us the highlights, the top spots, everything like that we needed to see and needed to know. And so that is the point of the group trips. It's to practice French daily. So all the hard work you've been putting in learning French, français, you can put it to use and apply it in the real world and speak French daily with myself, the local guide, the other students on the trip, and the locals who are actually living in the French-speaking country. The next reason why we do the group trips is just for that immersive experience. Because usually people want to learn a language to use it. That's, I would say, 99.9% of people, but some people don't. But most people do want to learn French to use it in real life. And so this gives them the opportunity to have that immersive experience. So for example, many of my students that have been studying French with me, they join the trips because it's so much fun. So if that's you, you haven't done a trip with me yet, you have to. It's so much fun. C'est très amusant. And the great thing about that is you speak French every day with myself, local guide, the other students, and you get to experience an amazing culture as well. The great thing about having the local guide is that they show us the best spots in the country. They show us the best restaurants, the best activities to do. And so you're really going to see the country from a local perspective. And that's going to give you the most authentic experience. And so that's why I do the group trips. So that's why I'm still here in Morocco, trying to plan some collabs for future trips as well here in Morocco. So stay tuned for that. And and if you haven't seen in the Facebook group, we have had a lot of amazing, we just had an amazing time on this past trip. It was November 2nd to 10th, 2025. So just a few weeks ago now, maybe 2 weeks ago. Just so beautiful. We had the best time. Check out the photos. And if you do want to join us next time, you absolutely must. But if Morocco seems a little bit too adventurous for you, don't worry, because we have another group trip coming up, and the whole point of the trip is to practice your French. So this trip is going to be going to the south of France. It's going to be going to the south of France, and it's going to be May 2026, the first week of May. So the great thing with that is that we're going to start off in Nice, and then we're going to head to Aix-en-Provence. So I did this trip for the students this past April. It was wonderful. C'était magnifique. They loved it because Nice is so beautiful with its stunning Promenade des Anglais. It's a walkway that goes right along the Mediterranean. And of course, since you are right on the Mediterranean, you get those beautiful views, the beautiful colors, and it's just stunning. As well, the food is delicious. If you like seafood, you're going to get a lot of that, which is great. And if you don't worry, there's a lot of different options. Wait, and so that's the great news, mes amis, is that we're going to start off in Nice, experience that. You're also going to have the opportunity to visit the Musée Merci if you like art. Wait, so I'll type that in the chat because I know some people love art. Wait, I know I do. So this would be the Musée Merci. What? But yes, and so that's going to be great. As well in Nice, we're going to get to see the local markets. And those are so stunning because the food is fresh, right from the farms. So you're going to have the best produce, the best cheeses, the best wine. It's just a foodie heaven. So if you enjoy food, you absolutely have to join me on this May 2026 trip to Nice and Aix-en-Provence. And so once we have had our fill of Nice, we are going to head to Aix-en-Provence. But along the way, we are also going to do 2 stops. We are going to go to the Château Saint-Roux. This is a winery from the 15th century, and it's organic, and it's so much fun. We had a 3 or 4 hour wine tasting there last year, and everyone adored it because the wine was just delicious, and a lot of people got it shipped back home as well. They had different blends of just white and rosé, and also reds, of course. So everyone adored that. And we also got the chance to see the country of Monaco and visit the Monte Carlo casino. So if you're a James Bond fan and you're like, hey, I love James Bond, I want to live like James Bond, you got to go with us on this trip to do this excursion because you will not regret it. The Monte Carlo casino is so beautiful and it's really fun. When we went this past May, I did slot machines with some of the students, and I maybe won about 10 euros, but some of my students won quite a bit, 50 euros, and one student actually, he played blackjack, and he ended up winning about 600 euros, which is crazy. So you can win big at the casino. Obviously, it's a risk, but anything is possible. So that is the great news. And then after we do those excursions, we're going to head to Aix-en-Provence. And in Aix-en-Provence, really fun there because you're going to see the beautiful yellow architecture. It's very unique to the area. It's called Provençal. So you're going to get to see that. It's also known as Aix-en-Provence is known as the city of 1,000 fountains. So you're going to love to see all the water. And of course, the food is amazing. There's going to be more markets, more wine, more fun, everything like that. And if you like art, you can also go to the Renoir Museum Studio and also Cézanne. And so mes amis, if you have any questions about the upcoming France trip, May 2026, comment below. I'll reach out personally. As well, keep watching for Morocco, because hopefully I will have more trips coming up there soon. I know so many people are interested in going because, hey, who wouldn't be? It's such an amazing country. That's amazing. I will let you go. But as always, if you want to learn French with me, become one of my students, you're going to join an amazing, fun-loving, welcoming, judgment-free community where we not only learn French, have fun, but also have, the time of our lives exploring the world and practicing our French while doing it. So if that sounds good, mes amis, just comment French below, France, just tell me what you're interested in. I'll reach out and make sure you're taken care of. So, mes amis, I'll let you go, but I'll see you next week, same time, maybe a different place. So, merci beaucoup, au revoir, bye.